Hi everybody, I am April. This is MermaidMamaDesigns. Welcome. I have been on a mission lately to do more vlogging, whatever you want to call this. I'm sick, really sick lately, and I'm not feeling it, but I promised myself that I would give it a go and I would do something every day towards my channels and towards my blog or my blog, to try and get, to get it up and going, to be more creative. This is my creative outlet, all of it. My sewing, my photography, my blogging and vlogging. This is how I express myself and get myself out there in the world. So with that said, a large part of why I decided to put so much more effort into it lately was not only to get my creativity out there in the world, but was to get more, to put more of myself out there and to be more honest and open about things. This is not hard for me in my everyday life, but when it comes to my online life, I tend to hide things and put things, not hide things necessarily, but I just don't bring them up ever. Everybody's got their little secrets and their imperfections. Nobody really likes to talk about them. I do in my everyday life because it's just part of who I am. So I want you guys to get to know me for the person that I really am. Anyway, I kind of went off on a tangent there. I am here today. I found a blog idea, and it was to share 10 wishes that you have for your children. And this one I loved because I love that it's so positive, well, mostly positive. There are lots of things that I wish for my children, lots of things that I would like for my kids in the future, but that may not be what's best for them. But if I had to narrow it down to 10 things, then these things would be, I guess, the most important ones. So without further ado, my 10 wishes for my kids. My first one is that they will always have their health. This seems like a silly thing, but health is very important. Health, mentally, spiritually, and physically. I would love to see them stay healthy throughout their lives, whatever that be. Wish number 2 is that they will be humble. A lot of people, myself included, have trouble with this sometimes, but I never want them to be too prideful, because as we all know, as adults, pride goes before the fall, and the more prideful you are, usually the bigger a cliff you're about to fall off of. At least I've seen that happen a lot in the past. Wish number 3 is that they will always know how important it is to work hard. We're struggling with this lately because my children, they basically just play all day, every day, which would be fine, except that we have 3 of our kids are a little bit older. They're 5 and 12 and 15, and none of them have experienced hard work yet, and they don't understand. They see their father and I working hard, but I don't think they understand that in order to get the things that you want in life, you do have to work hard for them. So I guess I haven't been a very good role model of that. So that's what I'm working on. We're going to start doing chores. Wish me luck. A 12-year-old and 15-year-old who haven't had chores. A 5-year-old who is fighting everything I do and say. So this is going to be interesting. But it's very important to both their father and I that they learn how to work hard. So wish number 4 is that they will always have enough money to be comfortable. I don't want them to be rich. I don't want them to have an abundance of money, because I think that leads to its own kind of problems. But I do want for them to be able to be comfortable and have everything they need and their family needs. Wish number 5 is that they will always be able to find their own happiness, whatever that is. Finding my own happiness took me a long time. I stumbled a lot along the way, and I still, to this day, I think 36 or 37, I can never remember. I still don't know if I know exactly what my happiness looks like. But I am constantly trying to find it And it took me a long time to realize that you can't find your happiness in others or in things. And that's another part of it. I want them to be able to find their own happiness in themselves. So, wish number 6 is that they will love what they do and do it well. Now, again, we're all grown-ups, and grown-ups know that you don't always get to do what you love. That's just not how life works. Sometimes you just have to have a job and get money. But when it comes to hobbies and things like that, they can absolutely find things that they love to do and do them well and figure out how to be the best at whatever it is that they love to do. Wish number 7 is that they will never experience crippling depression or anxiety. I have struggled with depression in my life, as well as anxiety, and I know a lot of people that have, and I just don't wish that for my children at all. That is probably one of the hardest places to be, is at the bottom of the well of depression. And so I don't want them to have to experience that, although it makes you stronger for it once you figure out how to climb your way out of it. But it would make their lives easier. I would like to see their lives be easy if possible. Now again, it may not be possible, but we shall see. Wish number 8, that they will have lots of kids for me to play with. Number 9 is that they will find the right kind of partner. Whatever kind of partner it is that they find, I hope they find one that complements their personality, one who is strong enough to be with them and to push them in the way that they need to go. And wish number 10, last but not least, is that they will always be kind to everyone, but especially those who need it most. That's a big part of my life, and I would like to see it in them as well. I like to think that I model it for them, but I don't know if we've been in enough situations where they've been able to see it. So we would just keep pushing and keep trying to teach them these things and show them to them. What advice do you have, or what goals do you have for your own children? What do you want to see your children's lives look like? Let me know how you feel about this and how you feel about my answers in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.